Hey everyone! Welcome to The Young and the Restless. I'm Jane, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Young and the Restless, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. The dramatic events unfolding in Genoa City have left fans reeling as emotions run high and relationships are tested in ways no one could have anticipated. Cole's tragic death in Victoria's arms has sent shockwaves through the Newman family, leaving Victoria utterly devastated as she clings to the last moments they shared together. The raw grief etched across her face speaks volumes about the depth of their connection, even amid the chaos that has surrounded them in recent months. As she struggles to process the loss, memories of their tumultuous past flood her mind, the love, the betrayals, the second chances, all of it now rendered meaningless in the face of this irreversible finality. The weight of her sorrow is palpable, and those around her can do little more than watch helplessly as she grapples with the unbearable pain of losing someone she once believed she could never live without. Meanwhile, Chelsea's fury reaches a boiling point as she finally confronts Holden about the web of lies he's spun, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and betrayal as she demands answers for the deceit that has upended her life. The confrontation is explosive, with Chelsea refusing to back down, her eyes blazing with a determination to expose the truth no matter the cost. Holden's usual composure cracks under the intensity of her accusations, his carefully constructed facade crumbling as Chelsea systematically dismantles every excuse he attempts to offer. The tension between them is electric, charged with years of unresolved resentment and unspoken grievances, and it's clear that this confrontation has been a long time coming. The fallout from this showdown promises to ripple through their lives, leaving no one untouched by the revelations that have finally come to light. At the same time, Daniel finds himself growing increasingly closer to Tessa, their bond deepening in ways neither of them expected as they navigate the emotional turmoil surrounding Mariah's decision to move out. The shift in dynamics is subtle yet undeniable, with Daniel and Tessa sharing quiet moments of understanding that hint at a connection that goes beyond mere friendship. Tessa, still reeling from the changes in her living situation, finds solace in Daniel's steady presence, his unwavering support offering her a sense of stability in the midst of so much uncertainty. For Daniel, the growing closeness with Tessa stirs up emotions he wasn't prepared to confront, forcing him to reevaluate his own feelings and the direction his life has taken. Their interactions are filled with unspoken tension, each conversation laden with the possibility of something more, even as they both hesitate to cross that line. Mariah's absence looms large over them, a constant reminder of the complicated history they share, yet neither can deny the pull they feel toward one another, leaving them both to wonder what the future might hold if they dare to explore these newfound emotions. As these intertwined stories unfold, the residents of Genoa City are left to navigate the fallout of love, loss, and deception, each grappling with their own personal demons while trying to make sense of the shifting alliances and fractured relationships that define their lives. Victoria's grief over Cole's death is compounded by the guilt of what could have been, the missed opportunities for reconciliation now forever out of reach. Her family rallies around her, but their support does little to ease the hollow ache in her chest, the relentless what-ifs playing on a loop in her mind. Chelsea, meanwhile, struggles to reconcile the man she thought she knew with the reality of Holden's deception, her trust shattered in ways that may never fully heal. The confrontation leaves her emotionally drained, yet there's a fierce resolve in her eyes, a determination to reclaim her life from the lies that have held her captive for far too long. For Daniel and Tessa, the path forward is uncertain, their growing connection both a source of comfort and confusion as they tentatively explore the possibility of a future together. Mariah's departure has left a void in their lives, one that they're slowly learning to navigate, even as they question whether their bond is strong enough to withstand the challenges that lie ahead. The emotional stakes have never been higher, and as the dust settles on these seismic events, one thing is clear: nothing in Genoa City will ever be the same again. The intricate web of relationships that once seemed so solid has been irrevocably altered, leaving each character to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives and find a way forward in a world that feels suddenly unfamiliar. Victoria's mourning is a private torment, her grief a heavy cloak she can't seem to shake, while Chelsea's rage fuels her quest for justice, her every step driven by the need to hold Holden accountable for the pain he's caused. Daniel and Tessa, caught in the middle of their own emotional whirlwind, must decide whether to take a leap of faith or retreat to the safety of the familiar. The town watches with bated breath as these stories unfold, each twist and turn more gripping than the last, the characters' fates hanging in the balance as they confront the harsh realities of love, loss, and the lies that threaten to destroy them. In the end, the only certainty is change, and as Genoa City braces for the fallout of these life-altering events, the residents must find a way to move forward, or risk being consumed by the shadows of their past. The emotional depth of these storylines resonates with viewers, capturing the complexities of human relationships in all their messy, heartbreaking glory. Victoria's journey through grief is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life, her every moment weighed down by the absence of the man she once loved so deeply. Chelsea's battle for truth is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit, her refusal to be silenced a rallying cry for anyone who has ever been wronged. Daniel and Tessa's tentative steps towards something new speak to the universal desire for connection, even in the face of uncertainty. Together, these narratives weave a rich tapestry of emotion, drawing viewers deeper into the lives of these characters as they navigate the highs and lows of love, betrayal, and redemption. The drama is relentless, the stakes impossibly high, and as the story continues to unfold, one can't help but wonder what twists and turns still lie ahead for the residents of Genoa City. Will Victoria find a way to heal, or will her grief consume her? Can Chelsea truly move on from Holden's betrayal, or will the scars of his lies forever haunt her? And what of Daniel and Tessa? Will they take the chance at happiness that's been placed before them, or will the ghosts of their pasts keep them apart? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the drama in Genoa City is far from over, and the best, or worst, may be yet to come. The intricate storytelling and deeply emotional performances make these moments unforgettable, leaving fans eagerly anticipating what's next for their favorite characters. As the dust settles on these explosive events, the residents of Genoa City are left to pick up the pieces, their lives forever changed by the choices they've made and the secrets they've kept. The road ahead is uncertain, but if there's one thing these characters have learned, it's that in Genoa City, anything can happen, and usually does. The emotional roller coaster shows no signs of slowing down, and as the story continues to unfold, viewers can expect more heartbreak, more revelations, and more unforgettable moments that will keep them glued to their screens. The drama is as intense as ever, the characters as compelling as ever, and the stakes as high as ever, proving once again that in Genoa City, love and betrayal go hand in hand, and nothing is ever as simple as it seems. The Young and the Restless spoilers leave us wondering, where is Sam Ashby? YNR viewers are doubting Kane Ashby's youngest son's absence and wondering whether we should simply pretend he doesn't exist. Longtime watchers may recall Kane hooking up with Juliet Helton, who became pregnant and died during childbirth. Lily Winters took some time to warm up to tiny Sam, but she finally did. In actuality, Lily had intended to be Sam's mother at one point, but it appears that the child has been ignored. There has been a lot of debate about the twins, Charlie and Maddie Ashby, growing up. That's due to a severe case of SORAS or soap opera rapid aging syndrome several years back. However, Sam was born in 2017 and should still be a child unless he develops a serious form of SORAS. Is Sam attending boarding school somewhere? Where has Sam gone, and will he ever return? This could lead to a situation similar to what happened with Christian Newman. Nick Newman is raising Adam Newman's youngest biological kid, Christian, but we rarely see him or hear about him. Of course, it's possible that YNR felt Sam didn't fit with their Kane and Lily reunion plans. Maybe we're supposed to forget about Sam and focus on the children Kane has with Lily instead. Sam may return at some point in the future if the show believes he is still valuable. However, Kane is clearly focused on reconnecting with Lily right now, so Sam simply does not fit into that narrative. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Kane will make changes to his reunion strategy along the way, so stay tuned for more updates on Lily's future. Melody Thomas Scott, best known for her role as Nikki Reed Newman on The Young and the Restless, will receive her own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Some fans may believe it's about time this happened. But it eventually happened, so read on for more information. The announcement. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce announced the YNR star's nomination. It's confirmed, and she'll receive it next year. It's been a long time coming, given her extraordinary career, which began in 1964 with an Alfred Hitchcock film. She and her husband Edward received a Lifetime Achievement Award for their work on YNR. She later switched to television, and fans recognized her from Wagon Train. Scott then appeared in other shows, including Ironside, Secrets, Code R, Fish, The Waltons, Charlie's Angels, Makin' It, Billy, and The Rockford Files. She joined YNR in 1979. https://www.youtube.com/live/x270SA0LJY?markSI=sign X6F401J0LT4KXL4M. Nikki Melody's journey. The show revolves around Thomas Scott's character, Nikki Reed Newman. Her complicated background began in 1978, when she arrived in Genoa City carrying a sexually transmitted disease from an encounter with Paul Williams. She later worked as a dancer, where she met Victor Newman and gave birth to their daughter, Victoria. Nikki's plotline is jam-packed with romances, most notably her marriage to Victor Newman. She has also been married to Jack Abbott, Greg Foster, and Kevin Bancroft, among others. She seems to have learned from her difficult experiences. Nikki dealt with addiction, bereavement, betrayal, and complex family dynamics, particularly with her children and her continued relationship with Victor. Notably, her actress never lived that kind of life. Melody, in her book Always Young and Restless, My Life on and Off America's #1 daytime drama, stated unequivocally that she was not Nikki. The real-life personality. That doesn't mean she enjoyed life from the start, as the book also mentioned how she was reared by a grandmother who appeared to be brutal and nasty. Melody has yet to announce her Walk of Fame star on Instagram. However, she hasn't been particularly active this year. Her most recent post, which appeared on March 21st of this year, is not about herself. Instead, she discussed the death of Wings Hauser. "We loved working together," she said. He portrayed Nikki's first husband, Greg Foster. "Every morning, we would stroll to farmer's market and eat breakfast at Dupar's." What are your thoughts on Melody Thomas Scott finally receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Do you think it's about time she got that honor? Please let us know in the comments section below, and check back frequently for the latest The Young and the Restless cast news and updates.